Welcome to
Hi.
SRA Chat. Thanks so much, mate, for coming on to this video conference. Again, it's just
That's okay.
nice for
Thanks.
us to get people that we race with onto chat, and have a
Yeah.
quick conversation with them. Obviously,
Yeah. Yeah.
a big congrats because you won the championship.
Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Mark.
In fact, a few rounds even before the end of the last race. So the this
Yeah.
congratulations is a little bit late.
Yeah. No, it's all right.
Okay, mate. So I think the intent for this chat is really to try and get to let people who race get to know a little bit about Leonardo himself. So we prepared some questions, just to run through with you and maybe find out your thoughts
Sorry.
and
Sorry.
and learn a little bit about you. All right. Maybe we can start with the first question, which is, can you tell us a little
Yeah.
bit about yourself and your hobbies outside of sim racing?
Sorry.
Yeah. So, hi guys. My name is Leonardo. I'm 26 this year, and I live in Macau and raised in Macau. And my hobbies are just karting. I recently started boxing and riding my bikes, and I think that's it. That's it.
Okay. And when do you remember when you started sim racing?
Oh, I think it had to go way back to Gran Turismo in PS1, but I don't know if it counts. But if it's like a proper sim racing, I think 10 years ago, I started on Race On with my G25 Logitech. Now I'm using a SimuCube 2 Pro and Chinese make sprint pedals, kind of like it's not the proper one, it's like a China make one, but it's fine, it's working.
That's like the mock-up of the HE pedals, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's much cheaper. A
Very
lot
nice.
cheaper actually.
Does it feel good? I was always very curious.
Yeah, it's really good. The quality is good. I think it's almost 95% the same, exact same. Because my friend got the genuine one, and I got the China make one. They're both the same. You looks even the same, man. Feel the same, look the same. Yeah, it works the same.
Very nice, and I can say, yeah, the SE2 Pro is good because I have one right here, so I'm using an SE2
Yeah, you know.
Pro as well. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
once you try it, you can never go back. Never go back.
For sure, for sure. Okay, I wanted to
Yeah,
ask you. You've been racing with us for a while, but and obviously you're always
yeah.
on the sharp end of the grid. When did you realize you might be quicker than the average sim racer?
Well, to be honest, I don't really think that like I'm that much quicker. Like I just think that like this season with the new cars, with the new GT4, like
Yep.
it just suits my driving more. I think it just suits my driving more. With the GTE and GT3, I think we are more or less the same. Not that much quicker, but with the GT4, you can see that like I can keep my consistency and stuff, right?
Yeah,
So I don't
yeah.
know. It just suits my driving more. It just suits my driving more. Yeah, I don't really think that I'm that much quicker.
Very humble answer. And
Yeah.
and and can you tell us maybe a bit about you represent and drive for Macau Sim Racing team.
Macau Sim Racing. Yep, yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about the team and the objectives and vision of the team?
Yeah. So it's founded in Macau by Carlos Fu. He's also my uncle, and we have right now we have around 10 to 15 drivers. Not that much, but I think only 5 or 6 of them are have the time to do the race. Others
Mm.
are busy with work and family. So yeah. So that's yeah one of the reasons why you only see 5 and 6 drivers
Totally,
from
to-
Macau Sim Racing team and home. HK, yeah,
totally understood. And when did you
that's
start racing with them? Was it right at the start? Because I remember you've been racing with them for quite a long time.
yeah. I started racing on Race On the Steam platform with Macau Sim Racing team, and my uncle asked me if I want to join at first, and I was like, yeah, sure. And then yeah, that's how we started. How I started racing for them.
And can you maybe it'd be good? Could you share some information about your teammates in Macau Racing? Some of the guys.
Um, I know a few of them like Simon Sanchez, and Federico Teixeira. They're both like real racers in Macau. They actually race in Macau gear, and the others are I don't really know them, but I know they are like have a passion to race on iRacing. So I don't
Yeah.
really know those guys though. Yeah.
Do you get to catch up with the guys over like dinner or anything like that?
Not really. It's because we got like our stuff to work and stuff. So we rarely see each other. So yeah, it's a pity though.
I
That's why.
understand. I understand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe I could ask you, apart from iRacing, do you race anything else? Any other sim racing titles?
Right now, no. Right now, I just focus more on iRacing. But before, I sometimes do Assetto Corsa and maybe a little bit of race room, but
Mm,
that's it. I just focus more on iRacing. iRacing is the best for me, I
Thank you,
think.
Jeffrey.
no worries. So you've
Yep.
recently won the iRacing Asia GT4 Championship. A big congrats there.
Yep.
One
Yeah.
question I had
Thanks.
to ask is who did you feel while in at least within the first few rounds, or at least up to the point when you won the championship, were there people that you felt were your biggest competitors for the title?
I think Ferris Stanley. I don't know if I say his name wrong. Ferris, Eric Wong, Kelly Spoon, and Kevin Wong, that guy, man. Kevin Wong knows his strategy. Oh my god. And yeah, those guys are really quick, especially Ferris. But I don't know why he stopped racing for the last few rounds. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Really don't know. But he's quick. He's really quick, Ferris and Eric Wong.
Yeah, he is very quick. He's very quick. Um,
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
you have maybe you could share? Do you have a routine where on how you prepare your races, like before every round?
Um, Before like every Saturday, like during the week time, I just do 1 to 2 hours a day of practicing. Like kind of like I know the track first and then find the lines, breakpoints, and that's it. 1 to 2 hours maximum per day.
Do you have any advice for people who are racing iRacing, but they're having problems, getting to grips with how the iRacing, model is?
Yeah. For me, I just go out to the track, have a few laps, have a feel for the car, and then the breakpoints and line. And then after you get like confident in the track, I just go onto YouTube and see and check what people are doing, like how people are doing the time, and where are they breaking, what are their lines. I just try to copy a little bit from YouTube. Helps a lot. YouTube actually helps a lot.
I was always curious. Do you have a preference for GT cars, or do you like Formula cars? Is there any preference on iRacing?
Right now I think I like GT4 the most because it really suits my driving. I think that's it. And then the second would be Formula F3, and then afterwards will be the GTE cars, and then the GT3.
Yeah, yeah. So I guess it must be quite
Yeah,
interesting that for the next season you might actually see the BMW GT4 car coming up into
yeah. I'm looking
iRacing.
forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
maybe you could share. I mean, I know that you do a bit of karting, but for sim
Yep.
racing, do you see it as a hobby, or do you think for yourself it's possible to achieve more with this esport?
Right now, for me, it's still a hobby because I don't know how I could like do more to join the proper bigger races. So Yeah, it's just a hobby for me right now.
Totally understand.
Yeah, but
It,
I actually plan to join the big event. I think they have a big events in Germany
yeah,
near Nürburgring, or I don't know. I hope one day I can join that. Yeah.
yeah. I think those are the ones that are sponsored by Porsche, right? Some of
Oh yeah, those yeah. Are
yeah.
we yeah that one, and the McLaren one.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I think for us, at least in Singapore, we started to see that. I mean, because of the COVID situation, so a lot of people are actually
Yeah,
starting to move from real racing and do a little bit more of virtual racing. I think they realize it's not just a
yeah,
video
yeah,
game.
yeah.
You actually need a little bit of ability and skill to race
Yeah,
fast.
true, definitely, man. Yep.
And maybe just before we end the interview, I was thinking, can you share a little bit about your own personal growth process? Are you still continuing to work on any race technique or mental development for your own sim racing?
Mm, yeah, well, I just try to improve myself in every races, especially I wanna do better in fuel saving. This one I might have to ask Kevin Huang to to teach me that fuel saving. And um, I'm not really sure what I could be improving on.
Do you presently receive any form of driver coaching, whether in karting or whether virtual?
Not really. I just try to figure out myself, and yeah,
No worries.
that's it.
I I
Yeah,
think one of the good things that we can do for you is given that you won the GT4 series, maybe let me arrange a driver coaching with one of the big names, whether it's VRS, um, you
that
know,
would be great.
yeah, a one-to-one coaching session. So let me let
That would
me
be
let me do
amazing.
you a favor and gift you that
All
as the
right.
winner of the championship.
Yeah. All right. That would be great. Thank you so much, Mark. Thanks so
Uh,
much.
No worries. So, Leonardo, thanks so much for having us on chat. Just to run through.
Yeah, no
Before
problem.
before we end the video conference or the interview, is there anybody that you like to
Yeah.
thank? For example, your sponsors, parents, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I just want to thank Macau Sim Racing team for the support, like all the liveries and stuff, college food especially, and also my teammates. They've been doing pretty good this season, and also you, Mark, for organizing the event. Thank you so much.
No worries.
And also Apex Racing team. They have really good life as well. So, and also a big shout out to them, Apex Racing, and also my family. Yeah, they've been watching me racing every Saturday. So yeah, big thanks to them. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. Leonardo, thank you so much for your time.
Yep,
And this is the end of the interview.
yep, no problem.